Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel.
The sky has always decided wars. From the moment humanity first learned how to fly, air power became the ultimate advantage. Whoever controls the sky, controls the battlefield below land, sea, and everything in between. In 2025, military aircraft are no longer just machines. They are flying computers, stealth platforms, intricate sensor networks, and sometimes, literal flying fortresses. Today, we breaking down the most powerful military aircraft in the world right now. The fighter jets that dominate air combat, the bombers that can strike anywhere on Earth, and the support aircraft that decide battles quietly, in the dark.
These are the top military aircraft of 2025. First up,
in the fighter jet category, we have to start with the king of air dominance, the F-22 Raptor from the United States.
The F-22 Raptor isn't just a fighter jet, it's a warning.
It's a statement of power projected across the globe.
Designed during the final years of the Cold War and perfected long after,
the F-22 was built for one single purpose: absolute, unquestionable air dominance. Looking at its design, you'll notice its shape isn't about aesthetics, it's pure mathematics. Every single edge, every angle, is precisely calculated to scatter enemy radar waves away from their sensors. This, combined with advanced radar-absorbing materials, means the F-22 often appears on an enemy radar screen as something no larger than a bird, if it appears at all. This level of stealth gives its pilots the ultimate advantage: the ability to see the enemy long before the enemy has any idea they were there. But stealth is only the beginning of the Raptor's story. This jet can fly faster than Mach 2 without even using its afterburners, a capability known as supercruise. This is a game-changer. It allows the F-22 to get to the fight faster, stay unpredictable, and conserve huge amounts of fuel while remaining incredibly deadly. While other jets have to burn through their fuel reserves to go supersonic, the Raptor does it efficiently, extending its reach and time on station. Then there's its mind-bending maneuverability. The F-22 is equipped with thrust vectoring engines. This means the nozzles of its two powerful engines can move independently, allowing the jet to point its nose in directions that seem to defy the laws of aerodynamics. In a close-quarters dogfight, the F-22 doesn't just turn faster than its opponents. It completely changes the rules of the fight, performing maneuvers that would be impossible for a conventional aircraft. To maintain its stealth profile, all of the F-22's weapons are carried internally in hidden bays. This keeps its radar cross-section minimal until the very moment it attacks. And by the time an enemy pilot gets a missile warning and realizes they're under attack, the engagement is already over. The Raptor will have fired its missiles and turned away, disappearing back into the sky before its target even has a chance to react. The F-22 has never been exported to any other country, and it never will be. That's because the United States considers its technology so advanced, so crucial, that it believes this aircraft should never have to face itself in combat. It remains the gold standard for air superiority, a technological marvel that has set the bar for every fifth-generation fighter that has followed. Even decades after its introduction, the F-22 Raptor is still the aircraft that every other fighter pilot fears seeing on their radar, or more accurately, not seeing. Coming up next, we'll look at its multi-role cousin and the most advanced and expensive weapon system ever built, the F-35 Lightning II. Stay tuned. In the relentless chess game of air superiority, a new generation of warriors has taken to the skies. These aren't just planes. They're flying supercomputers designed to dominate the future of warfare. Today, we diving deep into two of the most advanced and talked about fifth-generation fighters on the planet: America's F-35 Lightning II and Russia's Su-57 Felon. They represent two radically different philosophies of air combat. One is a master of information, a networked brain that connects the entire battlefield. The other is a predator built for raw agility and kinematic performance. Which approach will define the skies of tomorrow? Let's find out. If its older cousin, the F-22 Raptor, is the silent, untouchable assassin, the F-35 is something else entirely. It's the quarterback of the modern battlefield. Developed through the Joint Strike Fighter program, its components are manufactured by a coalition of NATO and allied nations including the UK, Italy, Netherlands, Canada, Australia, and others. These parts, built to microscopic tolerances, are then shipped to final assembly lines where they come together to form one of the most complex machines ever created. When you look at the F-35, you might not be struck by its beauty in the way you would a classic fighter. Its form is dictated by function, and that function is stealth. Every line, every curve, every surface is meticulously engineered to scatter and absorb radar waves. Unlike older stealth designs that primarily focused on reducing radar signature from the front, the F-35 boasts an all-aspect stealth profile. It's not invisible, but by the time an enemy radar gets a solid lock, it's often too late. But stealth is only one part of the equation. Where the F-35 truly rewrites the rules of air combat is with its mind-blowing sensor fusion. Imagine a fighter jet that doesn't just see with its own radar but with the eyes of an entire army. The F-35's systems pull in a torrent of data from every conceivable source. Its own advanced AES radar, the 360-degree distributed aperture system with infrared cameras, electronic warfare sensors, as well as data links from satellites, friendly aircraft, naval ships, and even ground troops. In a traditional fighter, a pilot is constantly juggling information from multiple screens: radar here, targeting pod there, threat warnings over there. It's an overwhelming amount of data to process in the heat of battle. The F-35 eliminates this. Its powerful onboard computers act as a central brain, taking all that disparate information and fusing it into a single, intuitive, and easy-to-understand picture of the battlespace. The jet does the thinking, freeing the pilot to be a tactician. Enemy fighters, surface-to-air missile sites, friendly forces, everything is displayed on a single panoramic cockpit display. The pilot isn't just flying a plane. They are commanding a node in a vast information network. This revolution extends to the pilot's own helmet. The F-35's legendary helmet-mounted display is something out of science fiction. It costs around $400,000 and is custom-fitted to each pilot. It doesn't just show flight data. It projects the fused sensor picture directly onto the pilot's visor. And here rests the truly game-changing part. By using a network of 6 cameras embedded around the aircraft's fuselage, the pilot can literally look through the floor and wings of their own jet. The world outside, day or night, through clouds or smoke, is projected in real time. An enemy fighter below them? They just look down and see it. A missile launch from the ground? It's highlighted instantly. The F-35 was designed for versatility, and it comes in 3 distinct flavors to meet the needs of different military branches. First, there's the F-35A, the conventional takeoff and landing variant. Designed for the Air Force, it's the lightest and most agile of the 3 and features an internal cannon. Then we have the F-35C, built for the rigors of carrier operations. It has larger wings and more robust landing gear to handle the violent controlled crashes that are carrier landings. This variant possesses the incredible ability to perform short takeoffs and vertical landings, or STOVL. It can operate from smaller amphibious assault ships or austere forward bases, giving it unparalleled operational flexibility. It creates a common, powerful platform that allows different countries' air forces to operate together seamlessly. The F-35 doesn't fight alone. Its greatest strength is its ability to connect everyone else, making the entire force smarter, faster, and more lethal. It is the ultimate team player. Now let's shift our focus to the east, to Russia's answer to the 5th-generation challenge, the Sukhoi Su-57, codenamed Felon by NATO. If the F-35 is the networked brain, the Su-57 is the apex predator, built with a philosophy that prizes raw power and maneuverability. From its first appearance, the Su-57 was clearly a different beast. While it incorporates stealth features like internal weapons bays and radar-absorbent materials, its design doesn't sacrifice aerodynamic performance for absolute low observability. Instead, it strikes a balance, blending a stealthy shape with the classic Sukhoi emphasis on super maneuverability. This is a fighter built to move. It's equipped with powerful engines featuring three-dimensional thrust vectoring nozzles, allowing it to perform breathtaking post-stall maneuvers and maintain control at extreme angles of attack, the kind of physics-defying agility that can give a pilot a decisive edge in a close-range dogfight. The Russian design philosophy seems to be, why just hide from your enemy when you can outfly and outfight them? The Su-57 is designed to be a kinematic monster, capable of high speeds and incredible agility, giving its pilot options that stealth-focused aircraft might lack once the fight gets up close and personal. The Su-57's combat strategy also emphasizes standoff engagement. It is designed to carry a new generation of advanced, long-range air-to-air missiles, including hypersonic weapons currently in development. The idea is to use its blend of stealth and speed to get into a favorable firing position, launch its weapons from a great distance, and destroy enemy aircraft, especially high-value assets like tankers and AWACS planes, before they even know they are under attack. Another key aspect of the Su-57's design is its heavy focus on electronic warfare. Instead of relying solely on stealth to remain undetected, the Felon is equipped with a sophisticated suite of jammers and deception systems. Its L-band radar arrays and the wing leading edges are particularly interesting, as they operate on frequencies that are traditionally better at detecting stealth aircraft. However, the Su-57 story is also one of challenges. While it has reportedly been used in limited combat roles, its real-world performance and effectiveness are still largely unproven on a large scale. Many of its next-generation systems, including its intended final engine, are still in development. But in practice, its full potential has yet to be unleashed on the world stage. So we have two incredible machines representing two distinct visions for the future. The F-35 Lightning II, a networked, information-driven stealth fighter that makes the entire force stronger, and the Su-57 Felon, a super-maneuverable predator focused on speed, agility, and electronic dominance. One is a master of data, the other a master of physics. Which philosophy will ultimately prevail? Perhaps the answer is that the future battlespace is complex enough for both. As these jets continue to evolve, one thing is certain. The sky is no longer the limit. It is the arena where the future of power is decided. The sky has always decided wars. From the moment humanity learned how to fly, air power became the ultimate advantage. Whoever controls the sky controls the battlefield below land, sea, and everything in between. In 2025, military aircraft are no longer just machines. They are flying computers, stealth platforms, sensor networks, and sometimes flying fortresses. Today, we're breaking down the most powerful military aircraft in the world right now. The fighter jets that dominate air combat, the bombers that can strike anywhere on Earth, and the support aircraft that decide battles quietly, in the dark. These are the top military aircraft of 2025. First, let's look at the kings of air dominance, the fighter jets. The F-22 Raptor isn't just a fighter jet. It's a warning. Designed during the Cold War and perfected after it, the F-22 was built for one purpose: absolute air superiority. Its shape isn't aesthetic, it's mathematical. Every edge, every angle is designed to scatter radar waves away from enemy sensors. Combined with radar-absorbing materials, the F-22 often appears on enemy radar as something no larger than a bird. But stealth is only the beginning. The F-22 can fly faster than Mach 2 without using afterburners, a capability known as supercruise. This allows it to strike quickly, stay unpredictable, and conserve fuel while remaining deadly. Then there's maneuverability. Thrust vectoring engines allow the jet to point its nose in directions that defy conventional aerodynamics. In close combat, the F-22 doesn't just turn faster, it changes the rules of the fight. Its weapons are hidden inside internal bays, preserving stealth until the moment it fires. By the time an enemy knows it's under attack, the engagement is already over. The F-22 has never been exported, and it never will be. The United States believes this aircraft should never face itself in combat. If the F-22 is a silent predator, The F-35 Lightning II is the brain of modern warfare. The F-35 isn't about speed or dogfighting dominance, it's about information. Built through a massive international program, parts of the F-35 are manufactured across NATO countries, then assembled with extreme precision. Its stealth design focuses on reducing radar detection from every angle, front, sides, and below. But what truly sets the F-35 apart is sensor fusion. The jet collects data from radar, infrared cameras, satellites, friendly aircraft, ships, and ground forces, then merges it into a simplified picture for the pilot. The pilot doesn't scan screens anymore. The aircraft does the thinking. Its helmet-mounted display allows the pilot to see through the aircraft itself, using distributed cameras placed around the fuselage. Night, clouds, terrain, incoming missiles, nothing is hidden. There are 3 variants. One for conventional runways, one for aircraft carriers, and one capable of vertical takeoff and landing. Today, the F-35 operates with more than 15 allied nations, making it the backbone of modern NATO air power. It doesn't fight alone. It connects everyone else. Russia's answer to 5th-generation air combat is the Su-57 Felon. Unlike Western stealth aircraft, the Su-57 emphasizes kinematics, speed, agility, and raw maneuvering performance. Its design blends stealth shaping with powerful engines, allowing extreme agility at high angles of attack. The aircraft is optimized for carrying advanced, long-range missiles, designed to strike enemy aircraft before they ever get close. The Su-57 also focuses heavily on electronic warfare, using jamming and deception to confuse enemy sensors rather than avoiding them entirely. However, production has been limited. Only a small number of Su-57s are currently operational, and combat experience remains restricted. On paper, it's dangerous. In practice, its full potential has yet to be proven. China's rise as an air power is symbolized by the J-20 Mighty Dragon. Large, stealthy, and long-ranged, the J-20 is designed less for dogfighting and more for interception and control. Its role is to strike high-value targets, tankers, surveillance aircraft, command planes far from China's borders. By doing this, it weakens enemy forces before a battle even begins. Recent upgrades have focused on improved engines, sensors, and networking capabilities. Each new variant closes the gap between China and Western air forces. The J-20 isn't flashy, it's strategic, and its numbers are growing fast. Now for the aircraft that project power across the globe. The stealth bombers. The B-2 Spirit doesn't look like a bomber. It looks like something from the future. This flying wing design gives it unmatched stealth, allowing it to penetrate the most heavily defended airspace on Earth. The B-2 can fly halfway around the world, refuel mid-air, strike with precision, and return without being detected. It carries both conventional and nuclear weapons, making it a cornerstone of U.S. strategic deterrence. Despite its age, no other bomber has matched its stealth or psychological impact. When a B-2 is airborne, someone somewhere is already worried. The future of air power has a name: B-21 Raider. Smaller, smarter, and more affordable than the B-2, the B-21 is designed for future wars, not past ones. It's built to adapt, able to integrate new weapons, sensors, and even unmanned teaming capabilities over time. While details remain classified, one thing is clear: the B-21 will define global strike power for decades. This isn't just a bomber. It's a platform for the next generation of warfare. Finally, we have the unsung heroes of air power, the attack and support aircraft. The A-10 wasn't built to look fast. It was built to survive. Nicknamed the Warthog, the A-10 is designed for close air support, protecting troops on the ground. Its titanium armor can withstand direct hits. Its engines are positioned to reduce its heat signature. And its legendary GAU-8 cannon fires rounds so powerful they're often described as tank killers. The A-10 flies low, slow, and terrifyingly close. In modern warfare, few aircraft inspire more confidence on the ground or more fear from the enemy. The AC-130J Ghostrider doesn't fight during the day. It hunts at night. This flying gunship circles targets while delivering precise fire support using cannons, missiles, and guided munitions. Advanced sensors allow it to track enemy movement in complete darkness. Its presence alone can change the outcome of a battle. When ground forces call for help, the Ghostrider answers. In 2025, military aircraft are no longer about speed alone. They are about information, stealth, precision, and control.
From fighters that see without being seen, to bombers that strike anywhere on Earth, to support aircraft that decide battles quietly in the dark, these machines shape the balance of global power.
And as technology evolves, the sky will remain the ultimate battlefield. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most advanced technology.